Hi everyone, my name is PJ, and today we're going to do a Pilates class for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes or so. Just find yourself, make sure you have a nice quiet space. You don't want to have it too noisy. Maybe close the door if the kids are around. All you need is a nice comfortable mat. Now if you have a yoga mat, sometimes the yoga mats are quite thin. Put a towel on top, put another mat on top. You could double up, because with Pilates, when you're on your knees or on your back, you want that extra support. Now also, if you have a bottle of water, keep it handy. I might not give you a break, but you have the option to pause the video, take a break, and continue with the exercise. Now if you're joining me for the first time today, we're gonna I always start with the basic breathing exercise, which you need to continue throughout the whole workout. Now, Pilates is not just abs, so we work your abs, you work your quads, glutes, and hamstrings, so all the way, all your muscle groups down to your knees. We also do a little bit of upper body because your arms have to be working as well. So a lot of postural stuff as well. Let's start nice and tall. So you want to place your feet so that you feel every arch in your foot. Place your toes down, each toe press down into the mat. Push your heel down. Lift your belly up. Draw the belly button into the spine. And just relax the shoulders. You can place one hand on the bottom of or on the top of your rib cage, or not. If you're familiar with the breath, you don't need to do this. But if you are not, you're going to place one hand here and take that inhale through the nose. And you're going to find that your rib cage is either opening or not. If you've been doing this for a while, you know not to let that rib cage open up. You want to just take it all the way down to maybe the center, maybe the lower part of your belly. And as you exhale, just lift it all and feel the breath coming out through the mouth. So with each exhale, you're going to find your shoulders relaxing, the tension leaving your body. And we're going to do a couple more breaths, maybe more. So for the next couple of breaths, maybe take your gaze, your eyes down to the floor, or close your eyes. But I don't want you to do this. You don't want to look down. You want to keep your head nice and tall, chin not touching the chest, neck feeling nice and long. And I'm going to close my eyes because that makes me feel like I'm more focused on that breath. In through your nose, feeling that breath in the top part of your belly or the center. And as you exhale, feel that breath leaving the body. And you slowly exhale out through the mouth. Let's do that again. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. You can make a noise, so you know you can make like a sound coming out of your mouth. It's up to you. Feel those shoulders lowering down, exhaling. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind you as well, opening up through the chest, letting that air come right through to the top part of your belly. Release your hands down by either side of your hips. Turn your palms up. Good. Inhale, slowly bring your arms up to as far as you can. Maybe it's not all the way up. Exhale, lower down. Doesn't matter how far you come, as long as you're warming up through that body. Inhaling as you lift up and exhaling as you lower down. Good. Now slowly as you inhale, rotate your head over to one side. And exhale, bring it back to the center. Again, inhale over to the other side. Just warming up through the sides of your neck. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Let's switch it up again. Inhale. And exhale back to the center. Let's switch again. Last time. Inhale. And exhale, bring it back to the center. Good. We're going to slowly bring your breath, and we're going to shift your weight forward. Inhale, shift it forward. Don't lift your heels up. Exhale, shift back. Don't lift your toes up. Inhale and exhale. Again. And exhale. Good. Now lift your heels up. Exhale. Drop back, lift your toes up. Inhale, lift your heels up. Exhale, lift your toes up. Good. Last time. Heels up, toes up. Beautiful. Now, place the whole foot down. Inhale, shift to the right side. Don't let that left foot come off. Inhale back to the center and over to the other side. As long as you're breathing, it doesn't matter whether you're exhaling as you move side or you're inhaling as you do that. Good. One more time. Just shifting your weight side to side. Now we're going to keep going with that. I want you to go to one side, lift the opposite foot up. Good. Now shift over to the other side, lift the opposite foot up. Good. Very slowly we're walking, shifting your weight from one leg to the other, learning how to balance. And sometimes it gets a little harder. Do what you can, hold if you can, and it doesn't matter if you don't hold for too long. Excellent. Good. Excellent. Place both feet down. We're going to go into a squat. So I want you to see if you can stay here. Inhale and exhale. We're going to bring your arms to the front. Inhale, come back up, and I'm going to show you a side view. You're pushing your bum back as if you're pretending to sit on a chair. Inhaling, come back up. Let that chest stay up so you're looking forward, you're not looking down. So as soon as you start looking down, you're going to bend at your back and you're going to use your back. I want you to use the bigger muscle groups in your legs. So we're going to push down and push up. Good. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift up. This is still part of your warm-up, so you don't have to go too low. Good. Couple more times. Now we're going to add that a little leg lift. As you come up, I'm going to go left side up. Give me that squat again. And right side up. And left and squat and left side. Squat and right side. Now, if you don't want to lift your leg, you can always just tap and bring it back and tap. So you're not lifting that leg. You're feeling uncomfortable with that balance, you can keep that toe down. Good. We're going to hold the right side now for 5. Sorry, the left side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to take that into a squat, lift to the side, and then to the back. Good. Do it again. Same side. Out to the side and to the back. So a bit of a lunge. You don't have to go too far down. Beautiful. One more like this. After this. Good. So we're warming up your legs, feeling that warmth. Good. And shake it out. We're going to do the other side. So we're going to do a squat and a lift to the right side. So squat, lift to the right side. Squat, right side. Good. As long as you're breathing, don't hold your breath. Try not to lean as you lift that leg. Just lift as much as you can. I'm not lifting that high. Good. Last one. We're going to add a lunge at the back. So we're going to lift to the side and lift, lunge back. Squat, side, lunge back. squat, side. I'm keeping a slight bend in my front leg as well as I'm coming into that side raise and that lunge. Good. Last one. One more after this, sorry. Good. Now, we're going to come into that mini squat. You shake your legs out. You're going to come into that mini squat. Hold it here. Now, we're going to alternate one leg back and bring it in. Back, tap it out, bring it in. So if you want to go on your mat, you're here. I'm not bending that back leg. I'm just tapping it out, holding that mini squat. Good. Keep your belly intact, shoulders down, right there. Good. 5. Switch. 4. Switch. 3. Starting to feel those glutes. Good. Last one. Other side. Beautiful. Let's lift back up. Beautiful. Now, we're going to just still work on those legs. So I want you to go into that mini squat. We're going to tap on the left side only, to the side, to the back, to the side, to the back. I want you to feel that opposite leg on that glute. So the outside of the glute on the leg that you're working is, you're feeling that outside and the back. Good. One more. Out and in. Now without getting up, we're going to switch legs. So we go out and back, out. And I'm tapping now. I'm not lifting my leg up because this is getting a little challenging now. Good. Keep breathing. Relax the shoulders, chest nice and open. Good. One more. You got this. Excellent. Good. Now slowly come all the way up. Shake your legs out. So we are going to go on the floor. So find yourself coming all the way down. And we're going to start off with our bridge work. So we're going to lie down. But before we go all the way down, I want you to start right here. Now I want your feet flat on the ground. Try not to lift those toes up. We're here. Hold on to the bottom of your legs or not. So I'm going to start with this. Now you might have to move some stuff around to get your sits bones flat on the mat. Inhale to lift your chest up. Scoop your belly in. Exhale. I want you to round your spine. So draw your belly in. It's like you using an ice cream scooper, scooping that belly all the way in. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, scoop. Now if you have your hands here, your shoulders are going to be a little rounded. If you want to avoid that, you're going to release your hands out to the side. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, scoop. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, scoop. Now we're going to hold it scooped. We're going to use your arms. We're going to lift them up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, keep scooping that belly in. Good. And one more. Inhale and exhale, hold. Good. You're going to pulse it backwards for 8. Keep drawing that belly in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Bring your palms and just make a little like a genie kind of thing. Holding it here, we're going to twist it out. Inhale, exhale. Twist, 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 twist. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the center. Release your hands out. Good. Inhale, lift one knee up, and then the other knee. Now, if you can't do that, you can keep your feet down. Holding it here for 4, 3. This is your boat pose. Good. Hold it here. Now lift your arms up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more. Excellent. Hold it here. If you need to put your feet down, go ahead. Let's extend one leg out and back, other leg out and back. Keep going with singles. Even if your feet are down, keep doing that. Good. Now, if you can, both feet up, bend your knees. Both feet up, bend your knees. One more. Good. And bring it down and rest. So you want to just give your back a little break. Bring your hands down. Good. Just breathe it out. Take a twist to one side and to the other side. Good. Bring it back to the center. Have a seat. So take your time to go all the way down. Good. Once you're down, just make sure that your shoulders are nice and wide. Hands on either side, off your hips. Take your feet a little bit wider and just give me a side to side with your knees, a windshield wiper to just stretch out through that lower back. Good. Let's bring your knees back to a hip distance apart, and you want to make sure your feet are a little closer towards your bum. So at least heels and knees to be in the same line. Good. We're going to lift up. So I want you to start. We're going to come into that bridge. You're going to start with tucking your tailbone, lift your lower back, mid back, upper back, and coming up right here. So I don't want you to overextend and lift and push your hips all the way up. Just come into a spot where you have a nice straight line from your knees to your shoulders. We're going to hold this position and then slowly lower back down in the reverse. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. Tuck your tailbone. Scoop. You're also using your abs as you lift that back off the mat, nice and slow. And inhale to lower back down. Good. Let's do that again. Exhale, lift. Now, my shirt is loose, but you can see that. You're squeezing through the glutes, and inhale, lower down. Good. One last one. Let's lift up. And see if you can hold it here, and we're going to pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower back down. Good. We're going to do a single leg bridge, but here's what I need you to do. Let's take your left leg, cross it over onto the right leg. Good. As long as the knee's not pointing to your chest, we're okay. You want to point it slightly away. Good. We're going to press into that right foot and lift up and lower down. So you're going to feel it also through that right side of your oblique. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Same way. Lower back, mid back, upper back. Lift up and lower down. Good. Lift up. This time I want you to add a leg extension. So wherever your leg is, you're going to go out wide into a diagonal, cross it back, and lower down. Good. Do it again. Lift up, extend that leg, bring it back across, and lower down. And again, lift up, extend that leg, bring it back, and lower down. Good. Lift again. Lift up. We're going to add on here. So we're going to bring it down, and we're going to bring your hands behind your head. Give me a crunch. Just a regular crunch. lower back down, arms come down, lift into that bridge, extend that leg out, bring your leg back, lower down, hands behind your head, crunch up, and lower down, hands back down, lift up into that bridge, extend that leg out, cross it back, lower down, hands behind your head, lift up. Now let's lift up and hold right here. Good. So instead of keeping your feet down, you're going to bring your right foot up. And we're going to just add a crunch here. So upper body only. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Just squeeze for 8 and 7. Keep going. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here. We're going to start going into a cross. So you're going to take your right elbow towards your left knee. We're going to go across and bring it back. Across and bring it back. Exhale to cross. Inhale to bring it back. Exhale, cross. Good. 4 more. And 3 and 2. On the last one, hold it here. Take that right arm, push it across, and just pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it back. Lower your leg down, lower your upper body. Uncross. And give me a side to side right here. Good. You know you have the other side. So we're going to work on the other side next. Good. Breathe. Good. Let's bring your feet back. And we're going to cross now the right leg over the left. Beautiful. Just slightly push your knee away from your chest because automatically it's going to want to stay here. I want you to just slightly push it up. Now keeping your hands down, we're going to lift up into that bridge, single leg bridge, and lower back down. Push into your left foot and lower down. Lift up and lower down. Usually you exhale to lift and inhale to lower down. But if you feel that you need to work in a different form with the breath, go ahead. Now we're going to add that leg extension. So lift up, extend your leg out to the side, cross it back, lower your bum down. Lift up, extend, back, and lower down. You might find that you're a little bit tighter on one side, which is perfectly okay. You still have to work both sides. Good. Lift up, extend, bring it back, lower down. Good. Lift up. We're going to add on here. Going to add that crunch as you go down, hands behind your head, lift into a crunch, lower back down, back up into that bridge, extend your leg, bring it back, lower your bum, hands behind your head, give me that crunch. Good. And lift, extend, and lower down. Now this time, hold the crunch up. Good. Beautiful. Hold it here. Lift your legs up, both foot up. So left foot comes off the floor. We're going to give me a crunch right here for 8. Just the upper body. 7. 6. Exhale as you lift and squeeze. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it here. We're going to take that left elbow towards the right knee. We're going to cross it over. Your left shoulder is coming off as well. Exhale. Exhale, cross. 6 more. And 5. And 4. Really feeling it through the oblique. And 2. Hold the last one. Take that hand across and hold and pulse. 1, 2. So you're pulling right through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold. Hand comes behind your head. Bring it back. Now lower the leg down. Uncross and lower your head and shoulders down. Good. Give me a side to side with those knees. Good. Little windshield wiper. Can't speak. Good. Excellent. Let's extend your legs out. Beautiful. At any point you need to have a water break, go ahead, pause the video and take a water break. We are starting our roll-up session. So we're going to bring your hands over your chest. Now, if your feet are glued together, I find it's a little bit more challenging. So I like to bring the feet at least hip distance apart. Bring your hands over your chest. Lower those shoulders down. Good. Now we slowly come up. So we lift your head up, your neck, your shoulders, your upper back, mid back, lower back come into a seated position. While you're pointing your toes away from you, you're going to take another breath, and as you exhale, you're going to reach to the wall in front of you. Past your toes if you can, and inhale, come back into a seated position. Toes back up, pointed up to the ceiling again. Start scooping your belly in, tucking your tailbone under, rounding your spine, and lowering yourself down, one vertebra at a time. Head comes last. Keep your hands over your chest. Restack those shoulders, and we're going to do this again. Inhale at the bottom. As you exhale, take your time. Head, neck, shoulders, upper back, mid back, lower back. Your goal is to keep your feet planted on the ground. Inhale, point your toes away, and exhale, scoop your belly in, round that spine and reach for that wall in front of you. Inhale, come back to the center, restack, lower your shoulders down. Good, draw your belly button in, tuck your tailbone, and as you exhale, you're lowering yourself down, one vertebra at a time. You're going to do one more like this, and then we're going to add on. Inhale here, and exhale, peel yourself up, head, neck, shoulders, upper back, mid back, lower back. Beautiful. Inhale and you point your toes away. Exhale, reach. Now you can turn your palms downwards, whatever works for you. And inhale, come back to the center. Toes point up. Exhale, round your spine. Roll yourself down, a little bit at a time. Good. Now we're going to add a little dimension here. So we're going to lift your left leg up as you do the next roll up. So inhale here. Exhale, roll up, start lifting your left leg up, trying to come into that full seated position. Beautiful. Now holding it here, you're going to pulse that left leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Placing the left leg down, lower yourself back down. And hands stay over the chest. Doing the same thing with the right leg. So inhale. As you exhale, head, neck, shoulders, upper back. Good. Right leg comes up. Coming into a nice seated position. Lift that right leg up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now lower yourself down. One last one here. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. See if you can lift both feet up. You're coming into a teaser. Now if you can't do that, bend your knees. Whatever works for you. Now hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down. Good work. Bring your hands down. Excellent. Bring your knees into your chest. One knee at a time. And just rock yourself side to side. Good. Now we're going to roll your spine. We'll do a little bit rock and roll and come right up. So head comes up. We're going to rock and roll. So just massaging that spine. 1, 2, and 3. Coming right up. And we're going to go into our plank. So see if you can come into a modified plank. So half plank, whatever you want to call it. Just make sure your back is nice and flat. So if your bum is back, that's not a plank. I want you to bring that bum into a nice straight line, hands directly underneath your shoulders. Good. So we hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now don't come out of this position. Step your hands forward just a few inches. And now, if you can, lower your hands down onto your forearms, still in that plank, and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back up onto your forearms. Now your hands are underneath your shoulders. You're going to give me 3 push-ups right here. Tricep push-ups. Down and up, down and up. It doesn't matter how low you go as long as you feel it in your triceps. Hold right here. Beautiful. Let's step your hands forward, hold, and lower down onto your forearms. Good. Now hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back up. Hold. This time, let's tuck your toes under and lift up. Full plank. Just another few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee down. Good. Let's drop back into that child's pose. Just rock your hips side to side if you need to. Excellent. Give your arms a little stretch. We're going to thread the needle on one side. Lower the shoulder down. Just get that shoulder stretched out. And up and over to the other side. Same thing. Excellent. All right. We're going to work on that back just a bit. So let's extend your left leg out. You're in a nice tabletop position. Extend your left leg, lift it up. Extend your right arm, reach. Now we're going to hold this position. Feel yourself being stretched out. Somebody's pulling that arm out as long as they can, and the leg is lifting and being pulled out at the same time. Good. You're going to give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's place the hand down. Let's place the knee down. Switching it up. Position yourself again if you need to. Extend your right leg out. Lift it up. Good. Extend your left arm as high as you can, as long as you can. Drawing the belly button in. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Knee goes down. We're going to extend both legs out and just go right down onto your belly. Bring your hands directly underneath your head. So stack your hands one on top of each other. Rest your forehead down. You're going to slightly part your legs. Relax your feet. And we're going to lift your legs up. Squeezing your glutes, lift them up. And lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. One more time. Good. Now bring your forearms on either side of your chest. You're going to keep both sides of your forearms down. Keep your head and your neck very neutral. So looking down at your mat, try not to look to the side. Just follow the instructions. So you're going to press into your forearms. Take an inhale. As you exhale, only lift the top part of your chest up. So for the ladies, it's where the bra comes down at the bottom. So top of your rib cage. That's all that comes up. Inhale, lower down. We do it again. Exhale, lift up. Press into the forearms. Good. Inhale, lower down. You're going to give me one more. Good. And lower down. Now, we're going to slide your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Elbows come off. Push into your hands and lift that whole upper body off. So very slowly, peel yourself up. Try not to scrunch up those shoulders. Keep them down. Hold it here. Inhale. And exhale. Let's lower down on that next inhale. And one more time, we're going to lift up on the exhale. Peel yourself up. Beautiful. Now we're going to lower down into that child's pose, but I need you to take your knees and put them as wide as your mat. Overlap your feet. Drop your hips down towards your heels. Now, instead of reaching your arms up, I want you to bring your hands on either side behind you. Lower your forehead down on your mat and just let that upper body hang while you feel the stretch in that lower body, the inner thighs, the outer thighs. Just relax everything and focus on that breath. Excellent. Come back up. Come onto your hands and knees. Good. We're going to step your left leg back and then your right leg back into a plank, bringing your right knee and bending it and placing it between your two hands. We're going to get into our pigeon. So relax that back foot. Good. Now slowly come down onto your forearms. Good. Now, this is just a recommendation, but if you want to just stay here, stay here. I'm going to suggest that you sway your hips very slowly side to side. So if you got any tension, if you got any tightness in your hips, you're going to release it all. Good. Hold it in the center. Stack your fists one on top of each other. Rest your head. Just breathe here. In through your nose and out through the mouth. Good. Let's bring your hands back on either side off your knee. We're going to step back. So tuck your back toe under, step back into that plank. We're going to switch it up. Bring your left knee in. Or if you did your left one, do the right side now. Relax that back foot. Come onto your forearms. Good. Now again, if you want to stay here, that's fine. But if you did it on one side, try to sway your hips side to side, releasing the tension in your glute, in your hips. Good, just side to side. And I'm not focusing on a very proper, so you're not doing yoga. You don't need to bring that foot all the way out. Just stay here, let's hold it. We're gonna stack your fists one on top of each other, rest your head. Just feel each breath releasing all the tension through the glutes, through the inner outer thighs, through the quads and the hamstrings. Excellent. Let's bring your hands back. And instead of stepping back this time, we're going to take a seat. Good. Bring that stretched out leg all the way around. If you can, bring it down. Now, if you can't sit like this, stretch out that bottom leg. Find your sits bones. Inhale, lift your chest up. And as you exhale, you're going to twist to the side of that front leg. And you're going to feel it through the back again, through the glutes, through the outer thighs, a little bit more, because we did all those squats in the beginning. Good. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, switch to the other side. Bring it back to the center. We're going to switch legs. So I want you to bring the top leg to the bottom leg to the top. Bring your feet down. Now, if you're tilted over like I was just now, I want you to fix yourself. You're sitting on both sitting bones. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, twist to the side of the top leg. And come back to the center as you inhale. And exhale, switch it up to the other side. Come back to the center, and let's just fold your legs. Take a seat. Good. You're going to find yourself sitting on your sits bones. Lift your neck up a little higher, lower your shoulders down, and close your eyes just for a second as you focus on that breath. Maybe bring your palms together at your heart center. Take a nice inhale through your nose and let it out through the mouth. Maybe on the next one, make a sound with the exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. So the next two breaths, I need you to go in and out through the nose. A little bit more focused on your inner strength. Inhale through your nose and exhale through the nose. One more time. And out through the nose. Good. Thank you for joining me today. Let's bow to yourself, bow to each other. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye for now.